Hello everybody and welcome back to the Trading Setup channel. My name is Niku, and on this channel we explore the world of trading where we look at some of the best trading strategies to help us maximize our gains. All you need is the right tools, the right strategy and the right guidance. And you can find all of that on my free trading group on Telegram. Once in the group you'll get access to live daily trading sessions, lessons and tips. Everything you need as a trader. So make sure you click the link in the description below. Join today and see for yourself how much knowledge you can attain, all for free. Now let's head over to the platform and look at today's strategy. Okay, so as always, before we start, we need to set up our platform for this strategy. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to change our candle time frame to 30 seconds. And then we're going to change our expiry time to 2 minutes. And then we are going to add the ZigZag indicator. There we go. Now our platform is set up and we can start looking for trades. So I'm going to look for a trade or two and we'll see what happens. We have a decent setup here on the Swiss franc versus the Japanese yen. We can see that price is now pulling away quite a lot from the ZigZag line. And I'm just going to take a trade in this direction because the next line that's going to form is going to be downwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to, because price is pulling away, we're going to assume that the next line we're going to get is a downwards line. And we're just going to take a trade in this direction. So we take a sell trade because price should be moving downwards from here because it is pulling away from the current direction. It was upwards and now it's pulling away. And we can see that my ZigZag is making a new low. So I'm just gonna have to, I just go in the direction that price is moving, and now we just need to wait for the expiry to run out. There we go, big red candle. We can see that when price pulled away, we had this level here, and then price moved away from the ZigZag. It came back upwards, and again it failed to breach this level here. And then as it started moving down, we just took a sell entry in the direction that price is moving because it's hit some resistance here and it should continue downwards from here. Not necessarily a full reversal, but we should see price hit roughly this area here at least, because this is a zone that was already accessed twice or tested twice. We had the test here and the one test here, and we should test it again. I would say roughly around this area here. Okay, we've got 30 seconds left on this chart. There we go. We can see that the ZigZag is now formed. Price moved away far enough from the ZigZag, and we can see as this is running down, we can see that the ZigZag is moving. Confirming that this is a change in direction and we should see price go down from here. We might actually be able to get another trade in as soon as this one is finished. We'll just wait for this one to finish playing out. There we go. And we're gonna hit the I missed this entry. One of the things I like to do is if there is a depending on the direction we're moving, let's just switch off auto scroll for a second. Depending on the direction we are moving, let's see if we can find a good example of a long run. Like for example here, if we're running upwards and the ZigZag is showing us that we are moving upwards, what I like to do is when we pierce the ZigZag and there's I take that only as a retrace and I continue in the direction. There's a retrace candle, so I should be able to take a 2-minute sell here, although it does look like it's going to push. Should have gone for the sell. The ideal trade would have been here. If I see a big green candle in the opposite direction that the ZigZag is showing me, I like to take a trade in the direction because that's a small correction probably in the trend. Doesn't always work out, but it is a good sign that it's a small retracement in the trend. We see we had one here where it pulled back, and if I took a 2-minute buy here where it pulled back in the through the ZigZag, I would have ended that trade. There would have been a good trade for us. but I do like to have big solid candles for this, like this one here. We had a big solid candle, and then if it pierced through, and I just would have just taken the trade upwards. Maybe we can just sit around for a minute and see if we do get one. 15 seconds left now on this candle here, but if it closes like this, I'm going to take a sell trade in the direction that we are currently moving. We can see that price formed a new low as well, so it should be safe to say that the zigzag is showing me that price is in a downwards move right now. So it should be safe. Oh, there's the new candle. I missed the new candle. Would have liked to take the trade there. I really would have liked to take it there, but there we go. It's dropping further, and now we can see it was a pierce. Zigzag, a lot of people say that the zigzag repaints, and well, this is true in a sense, because the zigzag works on deviations from price and stuff like that, but it doesn't give us entries, so it doesn't really matter. It just shows us direction. That's one of the things that's very important to understand from the zigzag, is that it shows us trend direction. So if the zigzag is running up, we're in an upwards trend. If it's running down, we're in a downwards trend. So very important to understand that the zigzag shows direction, and we can use this direction to our advantage. It's what's the word? It cancels out some of the noise. We can see this is noise, right? So price doesn't always move in a straight line. The zigzag does. Okay, so the zigzag just cancels out noise and gives us the overall direction of price currently. That's why when price starts pulling away from the zigzag, we need to be careful, because that's an area where we could possibly see a reversal that's on the way. We've got 40 seconds or just under 40 seconds left on this trade. We're seeing a huge green candle here, but it should come down a bit still. This candle is too big for a direction change candle. It tried here and it came down. 22 seconds left. There we go, it's coming back down again. Important to keep an eye on the charts while you're trading. Like I said, I would have liked to get in on the top of this candle. That would have been, my trade would have been a lot safer at the moment, but there we go. It's a winning trade, and let's see if we can find another one. We're actually going to stay on this asset that we were just on, because what we're seeing now is how price is pulling away from the zigzag. This is one of the reasons we took the trade when our first sell in this area. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wait a bit. There's formed a new line. So this is changing direction now. Zigzag is showing me that the trend is reversing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wait and see if we get any pullbacks. If I do get any pullbacks, this is really, really nice green candles now. This is a very strong candle, so we should see either this candle or the next one should be red. The reason I'm saying this is that this candle is running out of time, and it's not as big. It's not a solid push, although it's turning into one now. So we're going to see, looks like we're going to see a big solid candle. It was still smaller than the previous one, but here's the pullback. We need to be careful because it's hit this zone here. Maybe I should draw that in. So we're going to go for that. Just make this nice and level. And up here. There we go. So it is in a hitting resistance now. So we need to be careful and see what happens. We can't just simply take a trade because this is an important level. This is one of the reasons we took a sell trade earlier. So now we're going to wait and see what happens with this. Do we break through? If we break through, then we're just going to switch what we were doing, and then we're going to look for retracements and go with buys. Same we did here on this retracement here from the zigzag where we took a sell trade. We're now going to do the opposite, and we're going to look for buy trades, but we do need to confirm that price is breaking through the support or resistance area until it does, and that's actually the high of the candle. There, that's the zone. Okay, so we're going to wait and see what happens. My zigzag made a new high, although technically price also made a new high. So we're just going to give it a second, wait and see what happens. we know that when we break through support or resistance areas, we often see a retrace, and this will coincide with the price pulling away from the zigzag. We just need to wait it out. There's a new switch. Okay, so now if I get a red candle after this candle, we've got 15 seconds left on this candle. I was hoping it would close very, very solidly green, but it's pulling back a lot now. Back into this resistance area, which is now support because price has broken through, although we didn't really get a close outside the resistance area. So technically this will still be resistance. Looks like price is going to get rejected. And you can see now that we are starting to move away from the zigzag as well. Looks like price is not getting rejected. This is, by the way, one of the important reasons we don't try to predict what will happen. If I was trying to predict, and I saw this candle here and I tried to predict that price is failing at the resistance, I would have been in trouble because it hasn't yet. It could still very well push upwards. We always wait and see what happens. We don't just, we never predict market movement. We take what the market is showing us or what price is showing us currently, and we follow what it's showing us. Again, the zigzag price is pulling away from the zigzag. This is the third candle from the last zigzag point. And if we get some more red here, we can expect the price to go down further. But it is really struggling with this zone. It's in and out, both sides. So it's really struggling with this. And we're just going to wait and see what happens. If we get to like 5 or 6 candles, or if we fail properly like it's doing now, I'm going to go in the direction of the price movement. There we go. I'm going to open a sell trade because we are moving away. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th candle away from the zigzag, and we should see a new zigzag line forming pretty soon. And price has failed. The zigzag stopped, showing us that it's more or less the same. We stopped in the same area, so it's likely that price got rejected by the resistance area and is now moving in a downwards direction. And as we can see, there we go, it's dropping nicely. Beautiful red candle. I would like to see some more red candles. I think the next candle that forms should give us a new zigzag line as well. Yes, there we go. Price deviated far enough from the from the zigzag side. What happened? I accidentally clicked one of my mouse buttons for back and forward in the browser. So we see the new deviation, and if I was not in a trade, I would actually take a sell here. Remember what we said, when price pulls away from the zigzag line, especially because this one is newly formed, when price pulls away, I'll take another sell on the pull away to go in the direction that the zigzag is showing me. This is 30 seconds left on this candle, 15 seconds left. It's really pushing downwards. Every time it comes up, it gets pushed down again, So this should have been a decent entry for a 2-minute sell as well, this candle here. Our trade was good. If you want to be able to trade like me, or just want to know about trading in general, make sure to join my free trading group on Telegram and also join the pro group. In the pro group, you'll be able to trade with me. I host multiple trading sessions a day where I give signals and explain why I take each trade. Just click the link in the description below or scan the QR code. I'll ask you a couple of questions and you'll be able to join the pro community. Can't wait to see you. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, may the pips be with you.